Hello everyone, it's Kay here again on this beautifully hot day. I say beautifully hot because most people like it. I'm not one of those, I'm afraid, and I've just heard from one of my YouTube friends, Sonia Frists, who tells me she's dealing with 35 degrees, and how she's dealing with that I do not know. She's in the EU, I want to say the Netherlands or Holland. Forgive me if I'm not right, Sonia, I do apologise, but 35 degrees. I think we're probably in the early 30s here in the UK, and it is absolutely still out there. Barely a breeze is tickling the treetops, but hey ho. Anyway, in front of me I have 3 6x6 pads. One is My Mind's Eye, which is this one, and it's called Lost and Found Part 2, I believe, or 2. And this one is really, really old. Where did I see? 2011. But it makes a nice man's card, and the project that I'm going to share with you today would do for a man or for a lady. It really doesn't make much of a muchness in the great scheme of things. This one from the Raks, which is, I would think, a couple of years old at the very least, and it's butterflies and loveliness like this, all very vintagey and beautiful. And then this is Prima, and it's the butterfly collection, which again is, where did I see, 2015. But you see, this is what I do, unfortunately. I'm a bit of a hoarder with pads, and I've decided to try and shake myself out of it, hence the projects that again I'm going to be sharing with you shortly. So this is that paper pad. I've still got lots and lots of papers left. As you can see, I will do a tutorial for this project if enough people would like me to, although it is one of May's projects. May made it, and the lady that I have followed is, wait one moment, madewithluvCreations. So I'll leave a link to the lady that I have borrowed this from, because she does take it one step further than May, and it was an additive that I liked. And what we're talking about are little albums, brag books, whatever you want to call them, and they are so very easy to make, ideal for craft fairs, for, you know, teachers' gifts and that kind of thing. And as I say, it suits a male or a female just by virtue of the fact that it's a little album for either storing pictures or bits of memorabilia for, and all you need are 6x6 papers in a nutshell. I'll just widen out a tad so that you can see them. And as I say, 9 pieces of 6x6 card. I have, or DSP, I have found it better if they're double-sided, and when I open them up you'll see. But basically, if we start with this one, they're a little bit longer than my hand. Let me just measure for you. That is 5 3/4 by 3 1/4, and that allows for the little border that's on the inside of the mats, on the edge of the mats inside. All in all, a really, really nice little booklet, and it just opens up like this. I've not put any extras in it whatsoever. It would be strictly for photographs or for attaching paperclip ingredients to, you name it, it can be utilised for all those things. And then inside each of the sheets is a lovely mat. The corners have been rounded. I've just used a punch along the edge to make that decorative border, and each of the tags are a page or half a page from the designer paper pad. So you use 9 6x6 sheets at a time. Clearly if you wanted to do 12 by 12 you could, and get double the amount out of whatever it is you do. This is the one that I thought would be better for a granddad that wasn't seen very much, or an uncle, or indeed a dad that perhaps is serving away or not on the scene, whatever. And again, they're lovely, lovely papers. Oops, this is the My Mind's Eye one. You Are Special, double-sided, so you know that you can put a photograph on each side of the tab if you wanted to. So that would make it 12 photographs just on the tabs alone, and then maybe 1 or 2 pages with a little bit of journaling, photographs with a little bit of journaling. But it would be a lovely little keepsake to just have to hand, to share with friends and that kind of thing, and just keep close. So that's the My Mind's Eye one. And that's how that one goes. These are darker papers, much more vintagey looking, I think. But again, they work and they serve a purpose really, really well. And then the final one is the Prima Butterfly. That's the back of it. And again, exactly the same format, only this time, rather than using all Prima papers, I've done one plain matte and one, where's the patterned one gone? And one patterned one. It's just so you can see there, but I've used the same decorative punch throughout, purely and simply because with it being good quality card or DSP, it fits in there really, really snugly, and you know that you're not going to be having this decorative edge buckle in too much with use. But those are the papers from that. It's very, very simple to do. I've batch cooked again, primarily because they are so simple and straightforward to make. So if you had a special fair coming up, or school fete or something like that, for that kind of thing it would work exceptionally well and wouldn't take too long to put together, or indeed use up too much by way of resources. So I hope you've enjoyed this little walk through. I think what I'm going to do is offer up this one as a little giveaway to those that might be interested. It's the butterfly one, and it really is very, very lovely. I will do a drawing next Sunday, not this Sunday now, but next Sunday. And again, all you have to do is say yes please, or count me in, or whatever. Just indicate below this video that this would be of interest to you. Again, it's open to my international subscribers. You know, it's not going to cost an arm and a leg. It should fit into just a small packet, and then by the time it's received and photographs or what have you added to it, it is going to weigh a whole lot more. But it really is a lovely little project to do. As I've already said, I will leave a link below the video to the lady that I followed, because she actually did put this little bit of binding across the seam, which I felt just added a nice finisher. Apparently, and I've not checked out May's video, I need to say, maybe May doesn't add a finish, it's just the linked pages there, which would work just as well. So 2 things there then. If you would like me to do a video in my own right of how to put it together, then please say. If you would like to be added to a draw for this particular little album, then you need to leave notice in the comments underneath, and I will draw it Sunday week. So thank you very much for sharing this with me. As always, take care everyone, happy crafting, drink plenty and enjoy the weather. Bye bye for now.